Hello? Hello? When it comes to this, no compass. I got my own way. Y'all cheat like me. Y'all need like me. Cause the price of freedom ain't free, so keep dreaming. La 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 la. Hey, how's it going? My name is Ryan, and I'm here to tell you about how I survived a car crash. I was in Vancouver at the time, heading back to go see some family, and my sleep schedule has never been the best. I've always been one to stay up till 6 a.m. in the morning and wake up at around 8 or 9 because I don't know, honestly, I have no idea. So today I wake up very early to head back. It's about a 4-hour drive, and it's very boring. Very beautiful, but if you're driving, it's very boring. So I'm very tired. I'm gonna drive back to head out to see some family today. Not today. You guys, I'm talking in the story. So I'm heading back to go see some family, and it's about a 4-hour drive, super boring, and I am already very tired. And the first life lesson in this: don't drive tired. Like, you can pull over, you can take a break, or just don't drive. There's so many lessons in this, you have no idea. It gets better. Not only, oh, I was tired one day. No, there is more, I swear. There's actually a car crash. So I'm sitting at the driver's seat wheel, the wheel of the car that I'm driving. Yes. So I'm heading back. I'm about an hour in. I say, hey, it's time for me to stop at a gas station and grab an energy drink to keep me alive, to keep me awake, keep me alert. So I grab an energy drink and I throw it in the back of my car instead of drinking it, because I am a champion and I can drive for about 3 more hours on 2 hours of sleep. I've done it before. But today isn't my lucky day, because about 2 hours later, maybe an hour and a half later, I was starting to feel a little bit, as in a lot, drowsy. I ended up closing my eyes at certain times, just dozing off. You know, if you've driven a lot road trips, you kind of know, you understand that, like, hey, people get tired. Like, you get tired while driving, you know. But logical people who think before they do, they would say, hey, I could crash and pull over. They say, hey, I could crash and not pull over, or I could pull over and not wait, I'm lost. What have I said? Or I could crash, I could not pull over and crash, or I could crash, or I could not crash and pull over and sleep. Yes, that's it. So, me being the illogical, young-minded person, not very wise of me, decided to keep driving. Keep driving, because I've got to make it home. I've got to make it home. It's like 1 p.m. in the daytime, and I've got to get home. It's a 3-hour drive. I start falling asleep, I'm dozing off, and I end up driving on a straight stretch for a long time, and my eyes start to close, and eventually I end up passing out at the wheel. There was a corner coming up, so I actually have no idea how long the straight stretch was. I could have been driving asleep, I don't know, 3 minutes? No, definitely not. Definitely not that long. But I was going a little bit too fast, as in maybe witnesses say I was going close to like 100 miles per hour, like 150-ish kilometers, but I think I was going like 130. So I was going like maybe 75 miles, I don't know. Whatever, we'll just say 100 miles, easy. So I was going 100 miles an hour, and I ended up falling asleep, hitting a ditch in between these two like parts of highway. So there is 1 lane of highway, 2 lane of highway, and then a ditch in between. And so in this kerfuffle, in this disarray of organization caused by me, I end up hitting this ditch with my car and just sending it. Like, this baby soars through the air. Imagine the highway is like right through here, right? And I'm probably like I'm gapping. I don't know. Okay, so this is how it goes. I end up grabbing my car into this ditch, sending it up into the sky. So far up, no, okay, I'm gonna let you guys see. So far into the sky that I gap the other end of the highway. 2 lanes of a highway I pull off. And so I'm asleep at this point. I wake up, I'm like, actually, that was a lot more enthusiastic. Like that, me just right there, that's not how it went at all. I was more like, alright, this is it. I'm facing death. I'm gonna face death right in the face right now. I'm gonna punch, boom, right in the face, death. Like that. Just kick the shit out of death. And so I held on to that wheel because I knew for a fact, if I let go of that wheel, I'm like, my arm's broken. I'm thinking about breaking arms and stuff. I'm not thinking about dying right now. I'm thinking, if I let go, my arms are gonna just rip off my arm socket and I'm gone. You know, there goes an arm. You know, what the heck am I gonna, I need this right arm. So I'm holding on to the steering wheel for dear life. The car is currently, I'm gonna take a guess and say 10 feet in the air. I don't know how high I was, but I was 10 feet in the air, let's say. And so I end up actually hitting a light post on the other side of the highway, landing in an exit, which sent me spinning like a top, like this way, and then eventually rolling my car for about like 4 or 5 times. I think my car had rolled. You guys are gonna actually see some pictures right there. So as I'm going through these pictures here, guys, my car went into a roll, rolled about 4 or 5 times, and then came to a stop on its wheels. Which then I promptly unbuckled my seatbelt and climbed out the broken window that was right beside me, looking to my right and seeing that the passenger side had been caved in almost, and people kind of running towards me, I guess. Like, the highway was just cars everywhere, and then people just like running. I gotta save this kid's life. But you know what? I don't need that. I'm gonna climb out of my car. Just like climb out of my car. And I end up walking away from this car crash. I climb out of the window and I sit down beside my car. My car was smoking, and everybody who was running at me was yelling at me to try and get me away from the car so I don't, like, it doesn't blow up and I go with it. Imagine that. Hey, I get out of a car crash. I survive. Hell yeah, I'm alive. And then the car blows up. That would be terrible. So they told me to get away from the car in case it blows up. I keep going on. I walk away from the car. They sit me down, and then they call the ambulance, and they put me in a stretcher, and they put me in a neck brace. For about 7 hours, they wouldn't let me get out of this because I was worried about some pain in my back, and they were just like, yeah, so here's the thing. That pain in your back, yeah, that could be a vertebrae that could be like broken, you know? But don't worry. It's only the one that controls your breathing, alright? So it's fine, I'm fine, it's okay. I've just survived a car crash. I can live through anything. I feel fine, you know? I'm in the hospital. I've been there for about 4 hours now. I'm sitting in this bed. So I ended up living, as you can probably tell, being that I am here right now telling you this story. I ended up living the car crash. I ended up walking away with just a couple injuries. You guys might see this little bump right here. That's from a couple stitches I had gotten. I'm going to show you guys some pictures now of me during the hospital process, and before the car, or after the car crash. I ended up taking a selfie. So this is all going up right now. You guys don't try and, I don't know, like, there's more important things to do than to try and take selfies after you've been in a car crash. Like, hey, maybe check to see if you're okay, dumbass. Get people to look at you. Everybody I talk to now asks the same question. Why would you take a selfie after you survived the car crash? And this is my answer. Why the hell not? That's like, if there isn't a better time to take a picture, why not be there? I am literally the happiest person in my life I've ever met at that point, because I punched death straight in the face. And I don't think, well, I don't want to challenge death, but I'm just saying, death 0, Ryan 1, alright? So, you know, that's just, oh, I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said. But either way, I lived the car crash, and you know, that's why I'm here. Because you got for you, because of you. Because of all the good karma I've got in life, and you know, this is just, this one little hair. Look at, and I am honestly so appreciative of every day, because I now know that you don't know when you're gonna go. And you've got to literally make the most of every day, because I didn't see myself dying until I was 170 at least. But knowing that I could have died at 18 or 19 years old is just, honestly, it's terrifying. But I know I've appreciated and made the most of what I can do right now. So that's really all you can do, is make the most of it, and pray that you live till 170 or anything, I don't know, more than that, I guess. That'd be pretty cool. That's another video though. I hope you guys enjoyed this story time, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Have a good one.